Alright, I'm here with a brand new pickup video, and it's been a good while since I've made one. Been really busy. I went out of town for a little bit, and honestly, there's not been much to show. Like, I haven't been able, I haven't found anything worth showing in this last little bit, so that's why it's been pretty scarce on the channel. Usually when I don't have anything to upload, I'll do a collection video, but I don't have really any of those to do. I'd like to do an updated Wii U one, 3DS one, and Wii one at some point, but that's not till maybe closer to the end of the year. So right now I'll just show off the stuff I've picked up the past 3 weeks or so. Start off with an exchange find. Kind of, caught them mispricing something again, which is cool. I picked up Smart Ball Complete in Box for the Super Nintendo. It's only $5. This is about a $40 game in the box, surprisingly. I have not played it. I've heard it's fun, though. I've heard it's a pretty fun game. But yeah, this is not too cheap of a game in the box. I'm not sure why they priced it so low, considering there was, right next to it was like some wrestling games and sports games for $10 to $15. So, not sure why they put Smart Ball so low, but hey, I'll take it. I don't remember how much this was. Maybe $2.50 Golden Nugget for the 64 complete in box. Going for a complete 64 collection, it'd be cool to get as many in the box as I can. So, it was cheap enough. And this was from the Goodwill auction site. The last one was at the exchange, this Golden Nugget game. This was from the Goodwill auction site. Road Rash 64. I hear this is an okay game. It hasn't aged very well, I'm sure, but I hear it's not too bad. And this is about a $25 game in the box. I paid less than that. Don't remember how much though. I went out garage sailing one day and didn't find anything. It was a day of like 2 near hits, but both misses. One of them was a Craigslist deal that they had, they advertised they had games and stuff. It was looking promising. Turned out the guy was kind of a reseller. His prices were super fair, though. I mean, he wanted like $15 for Banjo-Kazooie, card only with the manual. He had some super fair prices, couldn't argue with them, but nothing that I wanted to pay at a garage sale, and nothing that I needed. If there was something super good, I would have paid it, but at least he knew not to, eBay price them. He was pricing stuff pretty fair, so that's cool. So that whole day, I was just missing out. The second one was get to a garage sale, ask if they have games, and the guy's like, "Oh yeah, I'm sure we have a bag of games around here somewhere. You're still setting up." So I'm kind of digging through stuff, looking for a bag of games, and I'm finding like all these Pokemon toys, and I don't know anything about them. Something in there might have been worth something. I don't know. Find a lot of Pokemon toys. Not the the Pokedex. I know those are like, a good $20 resale. I've done that before, but there was none of those in there. I would have picked one up. Just all these Pokemon toys, probably, from the generation of like the 3rd gen, I would say. Yeah, I'd say probably 3rd gen stuff. All this stuff, and I'm looking, and I'm like, this kid has to have, and he, like, the guy's like, oh, it's a bag of little, like, he said the little games like this big, and I'm like, alright, he has a bag of Game Boy stuff, bag of DS stuff, great, I can find this. And then I was like, this kid's gonna have Pokemon games, it's gonna be great. Never found the games. Looked through this guy's stuff for like 20 minutes, and nothing, and like, it was, but I don't know, yeah, I guess he didn't have any around. Oh well, that was a shame. And then I get to another sale, and we're asking these people, they have the games, they go inside, pull out a ton of, like, gambling games for the PS1, like Golden Nugget and stuff like that. Vegas Stakes stuff, like weird stuff, like no one plays but old people. And then she goes in and gets DS stuff, and it was a bunch of gambling stuff again, but then I look and there was a new Super Mario Brothers, so I was like, alright, I guess I'll pick this up. Open it up, no game, not a game in there. So yeah, I mean, that was just a whole day of misses. I went to the flea market, even though I'm trying to stray away from the flea market, because the flea market's garbage. It's awful. It's the same people every week. No good deals to be found there. But I did find a couple of good deals, I guess. This one was like pretty much to salvage the day. It was from a guy, I think he was a reseller, but I think he's also kind of getting rid of a collection. I don't know. But it was Resident Evil 3 Nemesis for the GameCube. This is only $10. I thought that was a really, really fair price. It doesn't have the manual. Complete, it's about $30, a little over $30, and loose, it's about a little over $20. So, I mean, somewhere in between. $10 is a really fair price for this, and it's one that I want to get for my GameCube collection, so I decided I'd do that, just kind of to salvage the day. Also found a bunch of Xbox stuff, the original Xbox, and picked up a copy of Grabbed by the Ghoulies. This is a one of the first, if not the first, non-Nintendo Rare games that after Microsoft bought them out. I've heard mixed things about it. Heard a lot of people say it's bad. Heard a lot of people say it's alright. But I decided to pick it up. I think it was $2. So I decided, you know, why not? Also, that's it for that day of garage sailing. Another day, last week, my dad went out, and I've explained this before. I'll explain again to anyone who's just jumping on here. Doing a competition with my dad. We both start with $5. Buy stuff at garage sales, flea markets, Goodwill, whatever. Flip that stuff. Take the money. So if I have $5, I find a copy of Punch-Out or whatever. I can sell that for $15. I sell it for $15. I now have $15, and we're just trying to get double our money, triple our money, and see how much we get by selling stuff by the end of the year. Don't know if this will go towards it yet, but the next stack of stuff we got from the Goodwill definitely will. Some of that. But my dad found this at a garage sale after I cleaned it up. It's a 3DO. It's one of the Panasonic ones. I know Gold Star made a 3DO. Can't remember who else. Philips, maybe? Don't remember. But, yep, it's a 3DO. The video cables are just regular composite, like this double-sided composite, so that shouldn't be a problem. It comes with the power cable, which is just, like, soldered in. Yeah, I mean, it was filthy. This thing was disgusting. I spent, like, 45 minutes cleaning it up, and it looks really nice now. I didn't have a controller. This is the system with the controller where you, like, daisy chain them together or whatever. But, you know, this ended up being $30. I was not at the sale. This is just what my dad was relaying to me after he got off work and went to a sale. But this is only $30. The people there didn't know what it was. My dad was going to give him $20, but then they were like, let's look it up on eBay. And they, you know, the woman's like, oh, we saw him going on eBay for like $180. And I was like, well, I mean, obviously this woman was just going through eBay looking for the, you know, the most expensive buy it now price that they found that wasn't sold, and, you know, thought that, but she still was willing to part with it for $30, so that's fine. They're not about quite as much as $180. I know they're maybe, you know, $130, but they aren't too cheap. With a controller, I don't know how it stands there. But this thing seems to work. The disc tray, I plugged it in, the disc tray opens up and closes really quickly and nicely. No problems there. Power button turns on and lights up and everything. So it seems fine. But really cool. Not something you see every day, 3DO. I don't know if I'm keeping it or not. I've tried to purge some of the stuff I really don't care about. As last video, I did purge my Atari collection, sold that all off. Not sure what I want to do with this yet. I'll have to do some more research and see if any games interest me for it. But if not, I'll just, you know, sell it on eBay, whatever, and let my dad get the competition money there, as he rightfully deserves it. I am still standing at $32 after I used my beginning $5 to pick up Godzilla, the Xbox game that's like $40 or so, and he's killing me right now. He's finding a bunch of stuff. I don't have that luck. Before I get to the real winner lot here, the 3DO is a pretty good winner from garage sailing. Before I get to the winner lot, let me just throw this one up. Xbox game, Elder Scrolls 3 Morrowind. Not a bad find. I think it was $3 at Goodwill. And it's supposed to be a pretty decent game. I know people like that one. And then the real winner of the lot of the video here today is this stack of games right here. Let me kind of get it into the shot. You can kind of see the first one now. But a pretty decent set of 64 games. This one was also found by my dad because I was not with him. Anything we sell from here, he gets the money for his competition. That I'm gonna lose, but I really don't lose from this either way because all his money goes, all the competition money, either from me or him, just goes towards games when we go to Con Bravo this summer. And we're gonna probably get something that we want to get. But yeah, he picked these up. $3 each. Oh, almost forgot this too. I'll start off here, show off blue controller. Sticks super nice. Sticks like really good. But yeah, I don't have the blue controller. I don't know. There's like some grime on the side I'll have to clean off. But cool to see the blue controller. Don't have that one. Trying to get all the controller colors, but that's just a weird thing to collect for because there's so many like weird Japan exclusives and exclusives where there's like 300 of them in the existence from winning a competition. It's weird. But I'll just go through the stack. I kind of ordered them like best to, worst to best. So the best one's down here and the best one's pretty good. You can obviously, I think you can tell there's two games that this could be. But first one's Paperboy. Going for a complete set, might as well have it. Turok 2, Seeds of Evil. Didn't have this one. Turok Rage Wars. Unfortunately, it's not the gray cart because that one's valuable. Doom 64. I already have this one, but it's still decent resale value. Donkey Kong 64. Good game, really good game. Just put on the Virtual Console. If you haven't played Donkey Kong 64, I recommend it. It's a real fun platformer. I already have this one, so it'll be good resale as well. Killer Instinct Gold. Don't have this one, going towards my collection. Mario 64. Too bad it's a million sellers copy, the Player's Choice. But I don't, believe it or not, I don't have a copy of Mario 64. I have the DS game, and I have it on Virtual Console. On Wii, not the Wii U one. But I don't have this game on at all. I'll keep this one around until, I might keep it around. I don't like to collect Player's Choice stuff. But I will keep this one around for a while until I get a copy of it. But yeah, I rarely come across 64 stuff. This is like the third time I've come across it. First time I got a really good lot, a bunch of really good stuff at the same Goodwill that we got all this stuff from. And that was all like $2 a piece. I got Resident Evil 2, I got Majora's Mask, I got Pokemon Stadium 2. That was an excellent find. That's before I started making videos, maybe about 2 years ago now. The second time I came across, I got a garage sale, after asking if they had games, they brought out 2 games, Bomberman 64 and Pokemon Stadium 1. I paid like $5 each for those. But I never come across 64 stuff, and that's a shame because I really like the 64. So I wish I would get more stuff. And the real winner of this whole lot, Mario Party 3, best third-party game on a Nintendo system. Mario Party 3 is a good like $45 game. I already have it. It's awesome. It's probably my favorite Mario Party. And this game is pretty uncommon because it was like a 2001 release, the year the GameCube came out. But really awesome. That was an awesome set. Because I was yesterday. This stuff was all found yesterday, as of when I'm recording this video. And at the time, I was like, I can't make a video. I don't have anything to show at all. It's terrible. And then that lot came along. I'm like, I think there's enough to show. But regardless, thanks for watching the video. If you liked it, leave a like because it helps out a lot. If you want to see more of my videos, subscribe and check out the rest of the stuff I have on my channel. Because I have a lot of pickup videos. I just realized like maybe a week ago or so. Like I have a lot of pickup videos. I didn't realize I had that many. Yeah, check that out. If you want to follow me on Twitter, it's @ObjoGaming. If you want to see, usually I just talk about like my opinion on game news, games I'm playing, and I'll post when I put up a new video. So follow me on there if you want to. And I'd like to thank you for watching. I'll check you next time. Leave a comment below telling me if you've picked up anything good or anything like that. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.